Hello, fabulous friends and fans. Welcome to your horoscope for the week of August 18th, 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This week features a second full moon in the sign of Aquarius. Now, normally we get one full moon per sign per year, but 28 and a half days ago, we got our first full moon in Aquarius. So whatever matters you thought were done and resolved a month ago are about to return for final resolution. And this is actually really good. This is going to allow us to see what maybe we didn't see before, what was overlooked. So now that we can be satisfied with our results. What this says for you and your sign is coming up right now. Aries, this is about your friends, and at least one friend that you thought you helped already sufficiently is about to ask you for another favor. It's up to you to decide whether it feels right or not. You are about to see that dynamic very differently, and you can decide the future of it. Taurus, this is about your career. How high do you want to go? What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want to accomplish? And as you get really certain about what is no longer right for you, the path forward becomes a lot clearer. Gemini, you are about to step up to a bigger stage than you knew before. It looks like a month ago you had an opportunity, but you weren't sure how to fully utilize it. Well, it comes back for you now. You get a second chance, and you really do make the most of it. Cancer, this is about money for you. So you are dealing with banks, with loan institutions. You're dealing with granting bodies as well. You're applying for funding. Whatever it is, it does look like, again, that something came back from before, from a month ago. So you thought that the process was done and complete. Now you've just got a few more steps to do in order to secure that money. That money is out there for you. Leo, this is marriage, partnerships. And so think back to what was happening. If you were single and you met somebody and all of a sudden they disappeared, chances are they're going to emerge once again. Also, if somebody emerged before, then you're about to see why that dynamic isn't working for you, and get honest with yourself. Those of you who are married or attached are going to find that their partners are especially unpredictable now. So go along for the ride and you will learn a lot about both of you. Virgo, this is very much about you really being in your element in some sense. This is about you understanding what it is that you really want to be good at, what it is that you desire to be an expert in. Now, this is something that is a soul calling, something you're working on throughout this lifetime. And so really embrace the opportunity. Something that you thought you were doing very well in, you start to fine tune a little bit and you get it. You get what you need to do next in order to really reach the level of mastery you desire. Libra, have a look at what your kids are doing. It does look like a matter related to your children came up and you weren't sure how to handle it then. Now, at least you have the answers, and this is very good. For those of you who are not parents yet, if you want to be, that is very possible for you now as well. And if you don't want to be, well, you're going to have a lot of fun with the children who surround you. And very likely it'll be a very random interaction with a child that you haven't met before that makes the greatest impact. Scorpio, home matters ask for your attention. Do you feel solid and secure where you are? How's your relationship with your parents? All of these matters come up for you to find a final resolution and make sure that you really like where it is you are, that you feel safe, that you feel secure. Sagittarius, you are looking at what's happening in your immediate environment. Are you fueling your curiosity sufficiently? Are you growing? Where you feel that you are not, you are ready to embrace some adventure and you're ready to change some circumstance. But remember, the change isn't necessarily right now about what is new. It's more about what you're letting end and what situations have served their purpose, and you can let them go very lovingly. Capricorn, money. Money matters ask for your attention. This is about money that you earn. You may have thought that a task was done, but it comes up for you again. And it's also possible that some review in terms of a raise could come up for you again as well. Again, you're going to have to think very fast on your feet. There's a lot of unpredictable energy with this element out there, but you certainly can embrace that and find yourself very quickly utilizing an opportunity that helps you raise your bottom line. Aquarius, this is happening in your sign, so a matter very close to your heart. you had hoped was dealt with last month is about to come up again. You are truly one of the most blessed in terms of you making change. Now, a big part of your life path has to do with change, with embracing growth, and when allowing what has served its purpose to end. For you, this reaches right into the heart, as I said, whether this has to do with a relationship or whether this has to do with a project that you've held so close to you. Whatever is most important is most on the surface now, and you do find your way to that resolution that you need. You are closing a very important chapter, and there is a sense with you this week, even with the uncertainty, that you end the week really proud of yourself. And finally, Pisces. This week should feel right at home. There's a lot of quiet energy. There's a lot of dream energy happening now. So you are being asked to go within, to look at what it is that you really believe, and chances are they're going to reveal themselves in your dreams. You also become aware of a habit that maybe you weren't even thinking about before, and this is really good because as that awareness comes up, you're able to make a change that makes a huge difference. Well, thank you so much for watching. For expanded horoscopes and so much more, check out my website, nadiyashah.com. It'll be a great week. Enjoy.